Here we go, right? Anyways, yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. But before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Caspa Maxi mug. Yeah, everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Caspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, you guys already know, right? Jeremius for Welsius. What did I tell you? It's not what you think, it's something else. But oh well, I guess we are beginning to see the effects. But we are not there yet. Guys, trust me, we are not there yet. First, we look at the market performance for the past 24 hours. And after that, we check at prices in details. And right after that, we will check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? But guys, before we do that, today I want to talk to you about something I think has been flying right under the radar. Okay, and what do I mean by that is Caspa. I know we talk about Caspa here every day, but not in a sense that a lot of you see it. Okay, I'm not asking you to see it the way I see it, because if you ask me, the way I see Caspa is not just a cryptocurrency. For me, Caspa is an endless possibilities to generational wealth. Endless possibilities. I mean, first of all, we all know, if you try to compare Caspa to Bitcoin, we already know Caspa is whooping ass left and right, because Caspa is doing what Bitcoin was meant to be. And if you ask me, okay, excuse me, what did people got? Why did people got attracted to Bitcoin in the first place? You see, that's what I'm telling you. The endless possibilities to wealth is called Caspa. Ask yourself that question again. Why did people got attracted to invest in Bitcoin in the first place? Why? Just like the white paper says it, right? Peer-to-peer money. You want to be able to move your money without the banks telling you what to do, when to do, or how to do, right? Bitcoin, as we already know, it failed miserably at that before they started coming up with this mambo jumbo about store of value, which again, so many times here I have shown you with facts that will not fly for long. Okay, so yeah, peer-to-peer money, numbers don't lie. Caspa is doing more transaction. I'm not talking about empty blocks filled with transactions. Caspa is doing this 10 times, 50, 1,000 times. Okay, if you go look at the numbers, and then you combine the dying one, Ethereum, Jonathan's Toro, Bitcoin, you go look at Crashilandia, you bring in the Hackylandia. Hey, don't forget about the Raccoon too. You can even add it to that equation. All of them combined, Caspa is doing more transactions than all of them combined. And this, my friends, without stable coins. I'm telling you, Caspa is an endless endless way, endless possibility for you to be a multi-millionaire. It's an endless. That is just the first aspect of it. Now imagine, okay, once smart contracts go live and you start to get stable coins, DeFi, TriFi, whatever on it. A couple of videos ago, I remember when I started this channel, and I told you guys 99.9% of these projects are going to run on Caspa. A lot of people call me crazy. A lot of people did not believe it. But right now, just the mother chain alone, I'm not talking about anything else. Look at the way Caspa is performing, just the mother chain alone. Those of you who don't believe the way things work, I've always shown you examples. You guys already know me. I do my research and I bring you facts on the table. Okay? For example, the dying one, Ethereum. When Ethereum came out, nobody gave a crap about Ethereum. Everybody was a Bitcoin maxi. They even call Ethereum a copycat of a Bitcoin, even though the throttle was still kicking around, right? Everybody called it that. Until Ethereum showed the world that money could be programmed. What happened to Ethereum? What happened? Ethereum jumped. But yet, it had a lot of faults and blah, blah, blah. People made money out of it. Okay? The reason why I'm still holding my Ethereum right now is because it's locked up. Okay? You guys remember when Ethereum was switching to proof of stake? They say if you can stake your Ethereum, you'll get dividends. I staked my 120 Ethereum. They're still there. It hasn't matured yet. And that's why I'm so mad right now, because I would have sold them already. But hey, I did the max years that could go with it, so I still have to wait. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about here today. You see that? Now, if you say that, oh, maybe that the dying one doing that was just a mere coincidence. Crashilandia came along, right? Solana, everybody, oh yeah, this and that. Only thing Solana fixed was that it was a little bit faster than Ethereum, a little bit cheaper than Ethereum. What happened? You saw how the market cap blew up, right? It went. Now you bring in the raccoon, scratching everybody left and right with rabies and everything. The raccoon come in. All the raccoon did was say, oh, we are bringing smart contract. That's all the raccoon did. We are coming with smart contract. And everybody and their grandmama, trust me, the reason why the raccoon ran is because they looked at Ethereum, they looked at Solana, and they looked at the raccoon. The raccoon is going to do the same thing. Everybody and their grandmama got in. And it ran. Now you coming in here, we're talking about Caspa. Right now, no smart contract, like I said. No stable coins, nothing. But look at the way it is performing. That right there is supposed to be something you do not want to overlook. That tells you by the time smart contracts go live, ooh la la, you are about to find out the difference between khaki and leather. They look alike, but they are different. That is what you are about to find out. Everybody and their grandmama still not paying attention to it. And that is, again, a possibility that will lead you and me, yours truly, to that generational wealth. People are still looking at Caspa. Oh, 7, 8, 9 cents. It's not moving. It's going sideways. It's diving. It's blah, blah, blah. Guys, every asset, go look at Bitcoin. Go look at the charts. How long? The longest time Bitcoin is spent doing the same thing Caspa is doing right now is over 2 years. Go look at it. It's there. But those of us who want generational wealth, we know what we are looking at. Because again, if Ethereum could do it, okay, Ethereum could do it, Solana could do it, the Hackylandia could do it, even the Raccoon, that their technology is what? 1 million times inferior to that of Caspa. Imagine when Caspa gets into that field. Imagine it. People talking crap, whatever they want to say, and I'm telling you, you're about to make you the most amount of money short term in Caspa than you ever made with all those cryptos. You're about to see. It is really planned out. Point number 2, listings. Listings, right? Everybody else keeps calling about Binance, or everybody else keep coming about, or you see this Coinbase and blah blah blah. Right now is when you are supposed to position yourself. Don't wait until Binance lists Caspa. Don't wait until Coinbase lists Caspa, because by the time they do it and you try to rush in, you will become somebody's exit liquidity. That's what you will be. Like, for example, I told you guys, I'm not selling my Caspa, okay? Because I know in the next 5 years or so, Caspa is going to be number 2, if not number 1 on the crypto charts. Therefore, in the next 5 to 10 years, you might look at Caspa sitting at $100. I'm taking that chance. That's me. I don't know about you. In the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to see Caspa at prices nobody even imagined it will get there. Though I'm not selling my Caspa. I'm holding it. But like I'm saying, right now, Binance is not listing it. Coinbase is not. You don't have it on crypto.com. You don't have it on what's the name? Robinhood, or none of that. Nobody has it yet. They have their reasons, and through my speculations, okay, don't go say it's the official thing, but through my speculation is because each of those exchanges, especially Binance and the Coinbase, they have their own chain. If they give those listings to Caspa, their chain is going to suffer, and they already know it. But we know that time is coming when they can no longer ignore it, because apart from them having their chain, they are a business with a stock market shares and all that stuff, and they're going to start losing investors if they cannot make money. You understand? So time is coming when they cannot longer ignore Caspa, and they will put it in. They will list it. So yeah, you look at it and you think again, do they want to lose money? I don't think so. I don't think they want to lose money. They want to make a lot of money. And Caspa right now, with the transaction volume that is going to come on with Caspa using stable coins, oh my God, you haven't seen yet. Therefore, for you and me, the technicals don't really matter. What matters is the timing. You want to get into Caspa right now, still at 8 cents, still going up and down, doing this and that, which again, I normally just laugh about it when everybody and their grandmama say, oh, Caspa is not running, Caspa is not moving. On what condition are you going to expect Caspa to move? There is no ecosystem. Okay, there are no smart contracts, no stable coins on this thing. This thing is just a name and speed so far. So why are you expecting it to move? What is going? I mean, why would people be buying it? Again, you and me, when it's still like this, that is the opportunity, the possibility to wealth right now. Because by the time it starts to move, by the time it starts to get those smart contracts, stable coins, and everything else, the listings that everybody and their grandmama is talking about, again, if you put 2 and 2 together, apart from those exchanges, tier ones having their own chains, okay, they are not incentivized to list Caspa because they don't see the trading volume. They don't see the money in it yet. And why there's no money in it yet is because there's no ecosystem and there is no smart contracts. Once smart contracts and ecosystem get linked together, there will be money in it, and these people are going to list it. So you who is waiting, thinking about, yeah, I'll wait until they list it, again, you will become exit liquidity. Again, you buy right now, endless possibilities to generational wealth. Endless. Because I don't know what your plan is. I got mine. You can do you, I do me, and let God bless America. That's what it is. Okay? My plan, again, if you look at it, I told you the other day, put Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Sui, whatever chain you want to name. Put them and then compare them to Caspa. Compare. You would know that Caspa is way superior than anything on the crypto ocean. Way superior to it. Therefore, when this thing starts to take off, you are going to see difference. Okay, you are going to notice the difference. Even right now, the numbers don't lie. Caspa is showing the difference. Even right now, it is showing it. And what do we see? Oh, it's not running. Oh, it's not doing this. People are crying over it. They are missing that endless possibility to generational wealth. That's what they're missing. You put in, it's just that simple. You buy 10,000 Caspas today. This thing, when it starts to take off, I do remember there was Yearn Finance. You guys don't remember that project, right? When Yearn Finance came out, people wasn't paying attention to it. Oh, it's not going to do this. People did, even including me, I did not know what yield is and staking, and nobody knew. But by the time people figured it out, it was too late. Yearn Finance went from $40 to to over what, $30,000 in a span of 3 months or so. You guys do remember that project, don't you? Now, I usually use that to compare Caspa, because Caspa right now, everybody's still used to traditional finance, TradFi, to be just things for only banks do, blah, blah, blah. But Caspa is going to bring TradFi on chain. It's going to do it. They've been trying to do it with Bitcoin. They tried to do it with Ethereum, with Solana. It did not work. They now have it ready for Caspa. So yeah, by the time all this listing to tier 1 starts to happen, smart contracts start to go and blah, 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 you should be positioned in, because 8 cents, I'm telling you, before you know it, $10 will be the new 8 cents. It's going to happen. It is, well, it's up to you. Point number 3, smart contracts. Smart contracts, endless generational wealth on Caspa. Smart contracts. We already know Casplex, they already have a chain ID, which means very sooner than you know it, these things are going to go live. The normal smart contract, like we know them on Ethereum or on Solana, on blah, 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 that's the first stage of it. And we already know, not even going far, projects, they have already started to say it. They are going to migrate from whatever cave they're in into Caspa. That migration, that transaction volume, all that stuff is going to make Caspa very, very, what? Tasty. Because on Caspa, projects run way better than in any other chain. Developers have said it. Everybody has said it. That, my friends, if you want to sit on the side and wait, oh, let me wait until the ecosystem is done building, then I will buy it, and this and that, again, you will become somebody's exit liquidity. That's what you will be. Because those of them, you know, everybody's not like me. I know I'm buying this for generational wealth. Generational wealth meaning, right now I'm chugging along. Every 2 weeks I buy Caspa. I spend a lot of money buying Caspa. I keep buying it. Because I know sooner than later that thing will be $80, $100, $200, $300, who knows? Okay, in the next 10, 15 years, that thing will get there. And if I'm holding, imagine I am holding 2-3 million Caspa, or even 5 million Caspa, and that thing goes to $100. I'm a monkey's uncle. That's me. Right? So, everybody and their grandmama, because when you go look at it on Reddit or Twitter, or whatever social media, people are trying to exit Caspa at $1. Okay? And when do you think Caspa is going to get to $1? As soon as these smart contracts go live, exchanges start listing it, this thing is going to run from 0 to 100 in 5 seconds. It's going to do that. $1 will seem like nothing. I've said it here before that $1 to $4, Caspa is going to cut through that like a hot knife, okay, on butter. That's what Caspa is going to do. So people still don't get it. People still don't understand it, which again is normal for them. For me, yeah, by the time you try to get it, because this thing usually happen, like I told you, in every trade, okay, even on a spot trade, before the trade, during the trade, and after the trade. On the spot trading right now, we are still before the trade, because nothing is active yet other than the name and the speed. When everything starts to get active, that is when you are going to be doing the trade. You are going to try to catch that falling knife, and then those of them who bought it at 1 cent, maybe at 50 cents, they are going to sell. You become exit liquidity. Those of them who buy it right now at 8 cents, maybe at $1, they are going to sell. You become an exit liquidity. Did you see it? Did you see it? I'm just saying it, like, guys, you need to research Caspa, because again, Caspa is an endless possibilities to generational wealth. That's what it is. You need to teach your kids, or anybody who wants to be rich, you gotta look at this thing. Caspa is going to kill Ethereum. Trust me, it is going. That one thing about it is, like, most people are not paying attention. It's going to be the next point I'm about to put you right now, which is point number 4, institutions. See? Institutions are money makers. They want to make money. They don't give a crap about where you're coming from or what you are holding. They don't give a crap about that. They want to make money, and they follow. Okay, institutions follow money. A lot of them try to get into Bitcoin. You remember when the famous ETF got announced? They tried to do that, but everybody looking at it, you saw how much BlackRock was making. Basically, BlackRock was controlling that market. Alternative to Bitcoin ETF, what was it? Ethereum. And you see how Ethereum ETFs picked up? Now, alternative to Ethereum and Bitcoin together, what is it? Caspa. What's the market cap of Caspa? How cheap it is? What's the value when it comes to the tech? Trust me, institutions are looking at those things. Before you know it, you are going to start hearing it. Oh, this person is Caspa's trust funds, Caspa's ETF, Caspa's staking, Caspa's this. You are going to start to hear that. And what does that do to the Caspa price? Up we went. That's what it's going to be. If you try to plan to get into Caspa, after you start to hear those things, you are going to become somebody's exit liquidity. At these prices we are right now, 7, 8, 9 cents, this is your possibility, your endless possibilities to wealth. You still don't get it, do you? You still don't get it. Look at Ethereum again. What was Ethereum price when we started? 400, 500? And then it staggered around, blah, 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 until ETF started showing anywhere. Ethereum shot to almost $5,000. See? This is why I'm saying it, like the endless, okay? Endless possibilities to wealth. The question is, what do you want? Do you want to sit around doing this 9 to 5? Do you want wealth? Do you want generational wealth? Do you just want to make some money? Anything you're looking for is right in front of you, and it's called Caspa. All it takes is just digging around a little bit. After you dig around a little bit, buy your stuff, sit tight. And remember, like they usually say, the patient's dog ate the fattest bone. That's what it is. You sit tight, because it is going to happen. All these things we are talking about is going to happen. And you start looking around you, like I said, the stable coins with the government has already been approved. Before you know it, yeah, U.S. treasuries take to the stable coins, blah, blah, blah. And I told you yesterday, if you do remember, which chain makes stable coins run faster, smoother, without crashing? You can't put it on Solana, because look at the little bull run that we've been having. Solana keeps crashing, Ethereum keeps crashing, fees goes high, blah, blah, blah. But Caspa so far, Caspa has proven it can handle the transaction, it can handle the pressure. So when the stable coins go live on it, it's gonna do way better. Caspa is gonna become the #1 that people go to when they try to transact, and that will reflect in the price of Caspa, and Caspa is gonna jump. The same thing I'm telling you, endless possibilities to generational wealth. It's going to happen, and it's just like most people are not paying attention to it. I know we are stuck in that cycle. People are stuck. Yeah, let's watch it run and then let it make. Let's watch the green candles. You have to get in there before the green candles take off. Before they do that, you have to get in there. It's like, you remember, right there we used to say in the street, they say, hey, you got to look for the money first. That life that you want to, you need to get the money first. If you do things the opposite, you are going to end up in the gutters. Like, let's just say, like they say, you know what? Money gets you the cars. And the cars gets you that lady you've been looking at. Okay? Because most ladies just only want the car. You see? That lady you've been dying for, if you don't have the car, she ain't going to look at you. And you cannot have the car if you don't have the money. You understand? Does it play? So yeah, it's like that kind of relationship if that's what you're looking for. But Caspa is different, because Caspa is different. It's like you trying to look for that lady when you don't have basically anything, when you don't have nothing, okay? Because if she can stick with you, or that man that can stick with you when you don't have nothing, trust me, when you are rich and millions, the person is going to be there. Because the money, y'all work for it together. Y'all did everything together to get it. It's the same thing. I'm trying to tell you, if you turn it into Caspa right now, there's nothing in there. Caspa is worthless, blah, 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 until the ecosystem starts to build. The price starts to go up. Then you look at your bag, you refresh that screen. Oh my goodness, it went up. You refresh, oh shit, Jesus Christ, it went up. It's gonna be every day you wake up, you refresh it, that thing is going higher. Then you will understand the endless possibilities to generational wealth. And like, if you have the patience to wait, let's just say this year ends, Caspa is there at $3 or $4. Okay, people gonna sell. I don't tell you they're not. Price might come back down from $3 all the way back down to $1, and you hold it. No problem. Somebody like, that's what I'm going to do. I hold it. 5 or 10 years later, this thing is up to $100. I can guarantee you that you are not going to remember that you held this thing from $4 back to $1. You are not going to remember that. And again, all of them doing the swing tradings, 5-10 years later, they are going to keep on swing trading because, hey, they didn't make enough wealth. Somebody like me, let's just say I held 2 million Caspa until it gets to $100. Do you think I will be swing trading? Again, endless possibilities to wealth, to generational wealth. It's up to you. I'm telling you, things are just, it's not like it was before. You have to go look for the newspaper and look for that little section, what stock is moving, what stock is not moving, and then you have to go to a broker. Hey, I want you to do this for me. And we are no longer in that generation. Right now, everything is on your palm. And yet, people don't know how to make money for one simple reason. Number one, they don't have patience. Number two, they don't know how to research and look at what the opportunities in front of them. That's how simple it is. That's how simple it is. And I look at a lot of people, and it kind of reminds me of my Uncle T. You know, I tell you what, okay? We were thinking Uncle T was doing great. Like, hey, he's not asking so much about cheesecakes anymore. We're like, yeah, he must surely be really serious about being a, sexy millionaire when his money hits. So I was like, oh, Granny, where's Uncle T? So I've been calling his phone and he's not answering. What's going on over here? And Granny goes, yeah, let me go check the basement right quick. Go check out the basement. Uncle T is not there. What the hell? Did he go on mountain biking again? You go look in the garage and my bike was still there. Granny like, wait a minute, something ain't right. So walking through the kitchen, she'll peep out the window and Uncle T was at the neighbor's house. Uncle T was at the neighbor's house. And the neighbor had made a cheesecake, and Uncle T could smell this thing from far away. So he was creeping slowly behind the neighbor while the neighbor was looking at the TV, and he was trying to get that piece of cheesecake. And my grandma like, yo, Uncle T like, whoa, grab me. So the neighbor was like, when did you even get here? That shit was so funny. Look, the neighbor did not. Look at the neighbor. Neighbor busy trying to do something. He's okay. Look at Uncle T. Uncle T he's trying to busy. He was trying to time it. He's trying to time it. I'm telling you, man, that is the thing. That's the thing I'm looking at people. When you look at it, they are so addicted to something that even Uncle T right now, when you try to tell him there are things better than cheesecakes out there, he don't care. He's set off getting only the cheesecake. So it's the same thing you tell people. You've got to look at Caspa, compare that thing to all the layer ones you want. Compare the possibilities. Okay, what is the possibility for Ethereum to go from wherever we are right now to a $20,000 price? What's the possibility? What's the possibility for the Crashlandia Solana to go from where we are right now to $3,000? And then you ask yourself, what is the possibility of Caspa to go from where we are right now to $100 in the next 10 years? What's the possibility? So yeah, most people don't look. You don't, because when you start asking those questions, it's going to lead you to try to do some research. And once you do, you will figure out that, yeah, being on Caspa means you're in the right track. That's what it is. And once you do that, you will start trying to accumulate as much Caspa as possible before everybody and their grandmama starts to get into there, before Caspa goes to mainstream media, before all these exchanges, smart contracts, TradFi, DeFi, gaming, before all that gets to Caspa. That's why I'm telling you, endless possibilities to wealth is called Caspa. Right there. I'm telling you, we're going to be here one day. You'll be looking at these videos and you will hit your head on the wall. It's going to happen. Because again, I will televise it all. I'm telling you, I'm going from zero to a multi-millionaire status. And with Amadio's help, maybe a billionaire status. You will see. It's going to happen. Because once the mining of Caspa finishes, okay, you're going to start hearing about, oh, we want stake your Caspa to get this, stake blah blah. It's still going to be proof of work, but people are going to need staking for whatever DeFi or TradFi that they are trying to hold. It's going to happen. Again, endless possibilities to wealth. But anyways, it's up to you, right? I'm not here to convince you. I'm only here to show you what I am doing. If you want to follow, great. If you don't want to follow, great. But one thing for sure, do not say I did not tell you. It's going to happen, guys. They have already started comparing Caspa to Bitcoin. Bitcoin maxes, they have already, I'm telling you, the biggest project out there at the moment, which is Bitcoin, people have started comparing it to Caspa. Not to Ethereum, not to Solana, not to Caspa. It's going to happen. Just give it time. Okay, anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Although our good friend Jeremius Faultius, I told you it's going to happen. I'm paying attention to the 29th, okay? But anyways, now let's see right here. First with King Caspa, KAS. What do we have going? For the past hour, 0.1% down, 0.1% down on the day, 3% down on the week, 0.5% down on the month, and 50.4% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.24 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $28.87 million. Look at that market cap. Again, do you think this thing going from the $2 billion to 50 billion is, my friends, this is an endless possibilities to generational wealth. You understand? But oh well, it's up to you, right? Anyways, now let's go right quick. QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. 0.5% up the last hour, 0.4% down on the day, 4.5% down on the week, 8.2% down on the month, and 33.7% up in the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.44 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $15.91 million. Okay, now we look at Japanese Bitcoin, Jasmine. What do we got there? 0.1% up last hour, 1.8% up on the day, 4.6% down on the week, 4% down on the month, 31.8% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $696.71 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $16.11 million. Those numbers tells you that Bitcoin is either moving or is getting ready to move. Okay, now look at that trading volume, very low. Anyways, now look at Cubic, high risk, high reward. What do we have here? 0.5% up the last hour, 3% down on the day, 12.1% down on the week, 25.2% down on the month, and 1.5% up on the year, sitting at a market cap of $236.18 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $3.75 million. Okay, now we go look at the total Jonathan's bet Bitcoin. We have it here. See, this is why I'm telling you, either laying flat or getting ready to do something. On the hourly and on the daily, Bitcoin is flat, not moving. 0.5% up on the week, 3% up on the month, 84.3% up on the year, sitting at a market cap of $2.31 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $21.64 billion. Okay, now let's go look at prices in details. Okay, let's see what we got going on over there. Trading view. Let's see, correlation, Dixie going up, Bitcoin going up. Now we don't want that. One of them has to give. Okay, hopefully it's going to be the Dixie, that way Bitcoin can go. But yeah, it's very highly possible. Like I'm telling you, Bitcoin is looking to break up, to go to that 140 to 160,000. That's what we're looking at. But anyways, if you look at Caspa, on Caspa you can see here, like I said, I did on my chart, you can see, let's see, Caspa broke the resistance, this huge resistance that we were having. Finally, we broke it. And like I said, it looks like the team, Caspa, is about to announce smart contracts. We broke the resistance. And if you look at it, the ribbon is still red on the hourly, but it is spraying out. Normally, when it is spraying, it means it's going to start curving and then it will squeeze. And when it squeezes, this thing will be running. By the time this thing turns green, price will be long gone. Like I always tell you guys, okay, for those of you who want to trade it, look at that move incoming. Okay, now if you ask me, this move that we are in right now is going to take Caspa close to that 9 cents. That's where we are going to go. Okay, close to 9 cents. As you guys can see, we broke it and it looks like we are going to take that to 9 cents and see what happens. If it keeps going, we have the come on, not you, my arrow right here. If it keeps going, we have the possibilities of here testing this resistance. See, 9 cents, 8.9 cents. Once we break this resistance at 8.9 cents, it will turn into a W. A W, which, my friends, is a very bullish pattern. That's where it's going to go. But right now, this, once we broke above it, this right now has the target of 15 cents. That's what I've been telling you guys. First resistance is at 12 cents, but it's at 15 cents. When you put your lines together, okay, this is a triangle that broke. This triangle breaking is going to have a price target, like I'm saying. Look, let me see. Am I going to be able to see it on the daily? No. I think on the weekly should show better. Right there. See, 15 cents. That is what is going to take it. So yeah, it has already started. See, you see the white line? We broke it, was a bull flag, broke, and now right there, 15 cents. That's where we are going. But first, we have to break the 12 cents. There's a lot of resistance there, as you guys can see, a lot of trading activity. If you look, even going backwards, at 12 cents has a lot of trading activity. So that is what's happening right now. Everybody and their grandmama is busy looking at price action. And I'm telling you, pay attention to everything else. Like, first of all, the hints that Binance has been giving, hints that Caspa has been giving, and I like it to the fact that they said that this thing, they are not going to give us too long. They're just going to give you a 24 hours countdown. Like, okay, mainnet goes live. That's what they're going to do. So yeah, just keep on watching. For me, like I said, TA right now really don't make no sense, because anytime Bitcoin take off, you're about to see Caspa run like a mad dog. And on top of that, the cherry on the ice is going to be, the cherry on the cake is going to be them adding smart contracts. Okay, that's what it's going to be. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin. And the coin a lot of people love to hate. Okay, here we go. Like I told you guys, on the hourly, you guys remember we went in, did what we did, and money was made. Now, again, the same situation is repeating again. Look at that ribbon. It's still red, but it has started to curve. What I usually tell you guys, price always gets attracted to the moving average, right? Right now, moving average is sitting at that $100. So everybody and their grandmama who thought market was going to run crazy as soon as rate cuts happened, what did I tell you? It wasn't the same. Something is not right with it. They are going to do something different. It wasn't going to be what you think, right? So you see that? They cannot print money. I mean, people are not paying attention to the real thing. They cannot print. If they print it like that, they are going to devaluate the dollar's value. There's other things that are going to pump the market, but just watch and see. But anyways, if you look at Quant right now, Quant is setting up to that move, okay? Quant is setting it up. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, you will see the same thing. See, spraying out. It hasn't curved yet. It's still spraying out. But if Bitcoin starts to move, all this will be useless. That is why I stopped looking at TA. I want to see what Bitcoin does. From what Bitcoin does, you can deduct where altcoins are going to go. Because again, money is not going to trickle down. Bitcoin runs, altcoins run. Bitcoin drops, altcoins drop. That's exactly what's going to happen. This bull run is very, very different. But anyways, regardless, I am looking at the upside potential of Quant, and I can tell you that price action right here has the same mirroring effect. You are looking at it. First resistance is $125. That's the first resistance. Okay, let's just wait for this, because when you look on the daily, ribbon is spraying out. It's still falling, but it is spraying out, telling you that okay, there is not much room for the downside left. Okay, you're going to have it, and then $125, and right after that we will start looking at $151. That will shift us to $164, then $176, and after that $230, and before you know it, we are going to be hitting all-time high. Just sit tight and watch. You will see what I'm talking about. Okay, now let's go look at Bitcoin. Let's see right here, BTC. Come on, where's the total? BTC USDT, right there, the total. See, try to run again, down, try to run again, down. But the problem here, again, like I'm saying, if you really follow my channel, I usually tell you once we break out, price needs to come back to retest previous resistance, turn into support. If you put a trend line here, you will see that this was resistance. Price broke out, coming back to retest previous resistance, then bounce. Okay, so everything is playing according to plan. I'm still telling you, Bitcoin is looking at between $140,000 to $160,000. That's what we are looking to go this month. Okay, let's watch and see what happened. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, you will see the same thing. Despite, like I said, look at that. Despite the price falling, despite all that, okay, price going down, look at the ribbon. Still green. It has begun to curve and begun to squeeze. This means, bam, it's going to go up. Okay, this was resistance. We broke out, now came back, retest, and now you see it go. That is what's happening to Bitcoin. And there is no even need for you to try to ask what's going to happen to altcoins. And you look at it again, even on the daily. Look, broke out. Look at the ribbon. It has just turned green. This thing is going to go. Okay, so yeah, I have the 29 marked out. You guys already know why. So I am paying attention to the market. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. Okay, let's just see. Hopefully the macroeconomy does not do anything different, because if they do something different with our good friend Trumpicius, Margex, or our good friend Jeromius, if they decided to slap each other, that is going to mean another thing to the market. But if they leave everything the way it is right now, pay attention to the 29th of September. And you're about to figure out why I'm saying it, okay? Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. But before we do that, like I usually say, please do not get into leverage positions if you don't have experience, because leveraging is the easiest way you can lose your money. And I'm telling you that not as a joke. That is the simple truth. Okay, Rec City, they always have a space for one more. They always. I just hope it is not you. Seriously, I just hope it's not you. Because again, but if you want to learn how to do that, which I cannot teach you, You need to try error, try your own self. You'll find your own groove. Everybody has their own method. Like me, I trade at 50x with no stop loss. Not everybody can do that because, hey, I'm different. That's the way my little trick of trading, okay? But anyways, now if you want to do the same thing, down below I do have Bydfi, Margex, Phemex, and Wix exchange, okay? Sign up, meet their deposit requirements, and they will give you free money. Once you get the free money, take out a little amount, $50, $20, whatever, and start to practice. Okay, for those of you who want to learn how to trade stocks and ETFs, I have also a link below about Acorns. Okay, I'm using Acorn to teach my son about this stuff. Okay, you can use that link, sign up. They're not going to give you enough money. They're going to give you just $5. With the $5, yeah, you can also start trading. Okay, anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. First of all, let's start with Bydfi. You guys know there I am trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Quant. You guys can see the market doing its thing, going down. My overall is also down to $10,700 because I'm an aggressive trader. Okay, I trade at 50x. Market moves a little bit, my positions move large enough. Okay, now if you look at my contracts, you will see that here on my Caspa, I am still down 55%, which is $5,000 approximately. On my Quant, I am also still down 8%, which is $876 approximately. Okay, these things don't bother me because, again, like I said, market is about to take off, and a lot of you are about to look at these positions in a lot different way. Okay, now we go look at next is going to be Phemex. On Phemex, I am trading King Caspa, and I am also trading the Japanese Bitcoin Jasmine. Okay, here my overall is sitting at $7,700 approximately, if you guys can see. And if you look at my contracts, you will see that here, let's go down. My Caspa, I am down 5%, which is $244 approximately. And on my Jasmine, I am down 74%, which is $8,100 approximately. It looks like it's not even moving. Okay, but yeah, time is coming. It's almost there. We are almost there, guys. We are almost there. You are about to see it. Okay, now let's go look at Wix exchange. On Wix, I am trading King Caspa and Quant, okay, as a competition. But anyways, my overall here today is sitting at $4,200 approximately, okay, as you guys can see. But if you look at my contracts, you will know that here on my Quant, I am still up $669 approximately, and on my Caspa, I am still up $121 approximately. Okay, you can pause it and you can see what I'm doing if you're interested in doing that. Now, last but not the least, we can look at Acorn, which is my kid's account, my son's account, and we can see how he's doing. Like I said, I track it, and I try to how do you say it? I try to correct him on his mistakes, and at the same time try to teach him how he's doing, how he goes from there. Okay, his allowance, that's his money to use it. I used to have like $20 weekly to take from his allowance, and he said no, he won $30 weekly. So well, that's his money, not mine. So he decides what he wants to do with it, right? Overall today, he's still sitting at $215 after the market had a correction. I think it was like 280 something before, if I don't remember wrong. Now, if you look at his positions, we can see that here, let's see, is up $5. Not bad. It's up $5. And then you can see from the 4 stocks that he chose, S&P 500, $101 up, 47% of his portfolio. IJH, 6% of his portfolio. IJR, okay, 3%. And IXUS, 24% of his portfolio. For so far, like yesterday, me and him discussed about it. If you look at IXUS and VOO, that is where we want to put more money, because looking at the dividends, I think you get paid a little bit high on those too. So yeah, that is what we put in. And on the bonds, we have ISTB, which is 6% on that age, and AGG, which is 14%. We're working on making the AGG a little bit higher on the ETFs, okay, bonds ETFs. We're trying to make it higher there, right there, because those AGG, they pay more. And I'm trying to teach him about the excuse me, let's go here. I'm trying to teach him about short-term bonds and long-term bonds, because hey, he's 9 years old, right? So there's no point of getting short-term bonds. But if he gets into like long-term, like 10 years or 20 years bond, he's still very good for him. Since he's 9, that means by the time he's 20 or probably 25, those bonds will be maturing, and that will be a lot of money for him. Okay, so yeah, that is what we are talking about right now. It's still a little bit harsh for him to understand, but hey, I will take it slowly and we'll make progress on that. Okay, I'm trying to teach him how to invest, and who knows, by the time he's 25, he might be a multi-millionaire. Who knows, right? But hey, that's a chance, a possibility that is not zero. Anyways, guys, again, you're looking for generational wealth, you're looking for financial freedom, Caspa is an endless possibility to that goal. Okay, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please do not forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Okay, don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything we talked about today. And also don't forget to share, so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. You never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? Because everybody reads the comments and everybody can learn something from each other. Okay, until I see you in my next one, please take very good care of yourselves. Okay. Bye bye.